Hello my friends, you are watching Pinasuda Photography channel and I am Pinaki. If you have seen my previous videos in this channel, you know that I usually post some travel vlogs, some user reviews and sometimes technical reviews also, but I am not a tech guy. I am an amateur photographer basically. I like to shoot wildlife and landscape and sometimes macro, and in this channel basically I talk about different gears, especially user reviews and not the technical reviews. And in this episode I am going to discuss with you about the Osmo action camera. And though this action camera is almost 2 to 3 years old, a new version is almost coming out, it will should come out, but still you can get the older camera in a very good price. And this is a still, because it has some awesome features. It has 4K video with rock steady stabilization, and you can do some awesome slow motion and also some time-lapse videos with this camera. And it can double as a vlogging camera also, because it has a front screen and you can add some extra microphone through the USB-C port. So today I will compare vlogging with this setup, that is the Osmo action camera, and with my standard vlogging kit US M50, Canon US M50 camera. And so let's start the vlogging. And I have to mention that I am vlogging with the Canon kit lens, that is 14 to 55 lens. And in case of action camera, as you know that it cannot be changed, the lens cannot be changed. It is fixed focal length and wide angle lens. And so this has a small sensor, so there will be no problem with the focusing. But I think the picture quality may differ, so let's see what happens. Let's go. So I have started vlogging with Canon US M50, and I have set my Canon camera in full HD mode, that is 25 fps, as there is no 24 fps sadly. And in case of Osmo action camera, it is full HD mode, also 25 fps. Now you can see that picture quality is good, and picture profile in case of Osmo action camera is Cinelite T, that looks very nice. But what I can see, in spite of stabilization in the lens, kit lens, as you can see that Osmo action camera is doing a better job in stabilization. So now towards the backlighting. Now as you can see that backlighted areas in my face are completely dark. In case of Osmo action camera, it's not compensating for the backlight, but in case of Canon, still I can see my face is somewhat clear and background is nice. It's exposing almost perfectly. Now I can see the stabilization. Handheld Osmo action camera is very smooth footage compared to the compared to the Canon EOS M50 footage. As you can see that there is some movement in the background, although the color, contrast and saturation is better in case of Canon EOS M50. And the Osmo action camera footage is not bad at all. The color looks good, saturation is also good. Now you will hear the sound of the internal microphone. Both I am shooting with the internal microphone on, and you will hear the sound from the internal microphone in both the cameras. I will show you the footage with the original microphone, internal microphone sound. And autofocus is good in both the cases. I can see the white box on my face in case of Canon EOS M50. So it's basically face tracking. It is doing a good job. If I move my face, still the box is moving. That means this tracking beautifully my face. And in case of Osmo Action camera, there is whatsoever no problem with the face tracking, and focus is very good. And as the sensor is very small, so there is no problem at all. As there is depth of field is more, the focusing is not a problem. But in case of Canon EOS M50 camera, picture quality is far better than the Osmo Action camera. Now only deficiency is here is the stabilization. Still it is usable for Osmo Action Canon EOS M50 camera, but Osmo Action camera stabilization is just awesome. You can see. So that's all. Now change over to 4K and let's see. Now I have started vlogging with the 4K video, both set to 4K video. I have started vlogging both the cameras set to 4K, and in case of Canon it is 4K 25 fps, and also Osmo Action camera it is also 25 fps. As you can see clearly that there is a severe crop, though I am shooting with the kit lens at 15mm. In case of Canon EOS M50, you can see there is a severe crop, but contrast detect is doing the job. It's adequate, not very bad, not very good. If I move my face, as you can see, sometimes it is out of focus. But in case of Osmo Action camera, it is smooth and focusing is also good. Autofocus is very good. It keeps the focus on my face. Now backlighting test. You can see again the backlighted area of my face is almost black in case of Osmo Action camera, and as you can see that Canon EOS M50 cannot focus my face because of the backlighting. It is focusing the background trees sometimes it is focusing my face, so focus is not predictable. So that is the problem with this one, this Canon EOS M50 camera. 4K is useless for vlogging, but in Osmo Action camera 4K I can vlog perfectly. Quality is also very good and it can be used for YouTube purposes or other purposes, no problem at all. Now 4K video with side by side comparison, not vlogging. As you can see, focusing is somewhat slower in case of Canon EOS M50 because dual pixel autofocus is not working for 4K, and it is not a problem with the Osmo Action camera. You can see it's focusing beautifully. The color of Osmo Action camera is somewhat muted, though you can color grade later in the post processing. And color in case of Canon EOS M50, you can see. Now I am comparing Full HD videos 1080p 25 fps. Now see, you can see the color contrast sharpness is much better in case of Canon EOS M50, and side by side you can see it's much better. Now again compare it. Now see, the backlighted portion is not at all exposed beautifully in case of Osmo Action, and In case of Canon EOS M50, you can see the backlighted portion is well exposed. So that is the thing. And this is basically auto. In case of Osmo Action camera, you can change it to manual also, but now see the color in dark areas. See the beautiful colors of the Canon. You can focus also beautifully in case of HD videos. Now let's come to the conclusion. So which one is better? Each camera has a place in its own class. It's not fair to compare the Canon EOS M50 camera with Osmo Action camera. It's not fair to compare Osmo Action camera with the Canon EOS M50 camera. But if you want a camera that you will use for vlogging purpose, for still purpose, still pictures, and for YouTube videos, then I think Canon EOS M50 is a beautiful camera, both for indoor shooting and for outdoor shooting also, because there are lens options. You can buy different lens. As you can see me, I am shooting with the Canon EOS M50 camera with 22mm f2 lens, and that is very sharp lens, and the background is blurred and picture quality is very good. So there are different lens options for Canon EOS M50 camera. You can mount even EF and EFS lenses to Canon EOS M EFM adapter, and it has also beautiful dual pixel autofocus. So as a whole, if you think of a package, Canon EOS M50 camera is good, very good all-round package. But if you shoot mainly action, and if you shoot travel photo, if you shoot travel videos and action shots, if you are a sportsman and if you are biking, then I think Osmo Action camera is just awesome because of its rock steady stabilization. I think it is even better than GoPro. I have used GoPro, though not the higher version. I have used the wide version, but still this camera, this Osmo Action camera is a great option for its price. In this price range, it is a great camera, I can say. And if you are a YouTuber, then I think you can buy both, because you will shoot video, you will shoot vlogs, and sometimes you have to shoot action. And for action, Osmo Action camera is a excellent camera. So this is the conclusion. And what do you think about these cameras? If you are using one, then you can comment in the comment box. And if you like my video, comparison video, then please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe, because there will be more similar videos in the future. I admit that I cannot post user review of each and every camera, because I don't have access to each and every camera that releases now and then, because I cannot buy them. And the cameras that I am doing reviews are my own. They are not of any companies. I have purchased those cameras and I have used, and then I am doing a review. So I have no affiliation with the camera companies, and so you can rely on the videos and you can test it yourself. So that's all. So if you like, again I am requesting you, please press the like button and subscribe, and if you can comment, that will be also better. I want your feedback, because that will be useful for me in the future for making better videos. Thank you.